Guys, I had to tell you about my crazy day today. I wasn't planning on filming, but I need to tell people. Well, it started last night where my friend had a nice accomplishment and I said, we should really go out. We should go get a drink, right? So I go to leave my house and I left my keys inside. Lock the door. I'm stuck outside. I call my friend, I say, I can't get there. She comes over and we try to pick the lock. It is a lot harder than people make it look. People make it look really easy. Not easy. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I do get inside. I'm not gonna tell you how. For my safety. But we get inside. And that was amazing. But I just felt so bad. We were out there for like an hour trying to get inside. And my poor dog, Lucy and Willow, were just staring at us the whole time. Honestly, Lucy seemed concerned. Willow was just confused, I feel like. She was staring at me. It was so hilarious, honestly. But we were like, hell yeah, we're inside. But at that point, we were like, we're not going out. Also, while we were, trying to get back into my house, I called 3 locksmiths. No answer from any of them. I called my landlord, or like the company. They said, call locksmith. Call locksmith. I did. I have children in the house. I should have just lied. I should have been like, there's a toddler in here. She's completely hairy, but she's all by herself. Hello. Psst. What are you doing? I called the fire department. I got their voicemail. That doesn't seem safe. Cause I'm not gonna call 911. It's not like anyone's dying. But I want to get back in my house. I have children to take care of. Look at my child. She's smelling a Raid bottle. I called the police. And I eventually got a hold of them. And the lady was super nice. Loved her. But she was like, liability since you don't own the place. And you could like be not who you say you are. I was like, okay, this is fair. This is all fair. I totally understand. But my dog? And they're like, sorry. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But yeah, no one could help us. I get the police. Like, if the landlord was like, why the fuck did you break the door? They could be liable for that. Especially because they told me that's the only way they'd be able to get in. Is breaking in. I was like, me too. But yes. Who needs a man when you have 2 girls and some paper clips? The paper clips were not helpful at all, so I don't know why I said that. But then this morning I wake up, I'm home. I'm in my bed. I'm so happy. I thought I was gonna have to go sleep in somebody else's bed. And I'm making my coffee. And there's ants all over my house. Yeah. Hence the Raid bottle. There's ants all in my cabinets. It's like these 3 cabinets are covered in ants. The appliances down here, everything. And we were out of Raid. So I had to go get Raid. But yeah, it was kind of nice because I got to reorganize the kitchen. Like the toaster used to be here. It's over there now. Okay, sorry. My phone claimed it was out of storage. Yeah, I just got to rearrange everything, which was nice. Threw away some food that has been with me since my last apartment and was extremely expired. Why did I have it? I don't know. It definitely wasn't edible. I peeked. I don't have any answers. I don't have an excuse. But I have an empty shelf now, which is great. Also, like, our spices were in this cabinet. They're here now, which makes more sense because that's where you want them. So you can use them for cooking. Things we did not think about, clearly. But I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we're ant free. Okay? I bought some of those little traps too. Set them up in here, one over there, so they will go away for good. This does happen like once a year to us, so they'll probably come back. But I'm gonna make Dominic deal with them next time. Because I hate ants. I hate them in my house. They're so gross. But yeah, it looks nicer. There's like a lot more counter space. Look at that. So yeah, that's just how my morning and last night have been. But I'm just gonna rest the rest of the day. I just needed to tell you guys, tell somebody. I'll see you when I come on next. Good morning, everyone. It has been a couple of days since I have hopped on here. It has been overwhelming in my corner recently. It is 2 weeks. Is it 2 weeks today before we graduate?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 weeks today. In 2 weeks, we will be graduating. And technically, the week of graduation, that's finals week. But if you're a STEM major, you know your lab practicals are going to be the week before finals. So it's pretty much like 2 weeks of finals, really. Which is just lovely. Love that, because I have 2 practicals next week. I have my anatomy practical and my invertebrate practical. And then the week of finals, I have my anatomy final, invert final, and cell bio final. And the Saturday after I graduate, we have an essay portion due for the cell bio final, which I think is a little ridiculous. Like, she knows there's like a lot of graduating students in her class. I don't know why she would do that, because like our families are going to be in town. It's kind of, I don't know. I'm not going to argue, but it's making me a little mad. So I've just been really busy studying, trying to study. And so I probably won't be on here too much. Like I'll probably post whatever I have for this video and then come back once I do all my finals, because I need to focus on that right now. I think y'all, my friends, my family, y'all understand. So yeah, that's why I think the last time I filmed was Sunday and it is Friday. So it's been a second. But I had some things I wanted to show you. I did not do Black Friday shopping, but I did get one thing. Just one. Because it was a pretty good deal and it's something I've wanted. And I don't need to explain myself. So here it is. Let's see if I want to show you anything. It's a box. It's from Canopy Plant Co., which is a plant store, an online plant store I like a lot. They're based in New Orleans, Louisiana. And so let's dig in. They always package their stuff really nice. Let's see where she is. Oh, let me see her. I only got one because I only needed one. Oh, she's too cute. Okay, I'll show you. Here she is. This is the Hoya Hushkuliana Inner Variegated. Look at how darling she is. Let's get her out of this. I've ordered from them a couple of times and their plants have always shipped really nicely. So I think, you know, different places package and ship their plants different ways, but these ones have always arrived beautifully. They kind of put it in this cardboard thing and then do that with the taping and the fluff. But there she is. She's super cute. And so yeah, it'll just say on there, oopsies, Hoya Hushkuliana Inner Variegated with their little logo. But yeah, she was, I don't actually remember. I think they were having 30% off for their I don't know why I keep wanting to say back to school. It certainly isn't. For their Black Friday sales. Oh, Lucy, what are you doing? But they were having 30% off. I think this is typically a $20 plant, so whatever that is, 30% off. I will just, you know what, we'll make it easy. I'll put the price that it was right there. But yeah, so that is my new little lovely baby. I'm excited to see her get nice and big and full. Wild Fern has a Hush Kuleana, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. I love it. They have these very pretty little teardrop leaves. They don't get like massive or big or anything. That's kind of nice with the Hoyas if you don't want like a big leafed plant. These guys have got really little ones. I have a Hoya Matilde Splash too, which has very cute little coin shaped leaves. So if you're in the market for a plant with very small leaves that come in a variety of shapes and colors, I definitely recommend the Hoyas. They're also pretty forgiving, other than the fact that they can be a little bit thirsty. But they definitely let you know they're thirsty before they decide to see you on their way out, if that makes sense. Yeah, there she is. I just think she's gorgeous. Like, look at the color on these. This leaf right there. Ugh, just all of them. Gorgeous. So that was my only Black Friday purchase. So I've also decided I want to pick up a new hobby. It's like an old new hobby, but I want to start knitting again. I used to knit when I was very young. My grandma taught me how to knit, and I think I only did like scarves and hats. For sure scarves. I may or may not have done beanies. I can't remember. But I've just been seeing it everywhere, and I want to start it again. I actually was going to start crocheting at first, but then decided I like the way knit looks better, and I tried to crochet once in like 2020, and it's pretty hard. I don't know. I have heard that if you know how to knit and then try to do crochet, it's a bit like of a learning curve, and vice versa. So I think that I'm just going to do knit because I like how it looks. I already have like a little bit of a background in it. Nothing crazy for sure. Very minimal background. Thank you, Grandma. But I picked up some yarn. I did pick up crochet hooks and then returned them because I decided I didn't want to do crochet. But I have some yarn here for some projects. And I've dedicated their projects to them, so I feel like I'm not going overboard. I hope. But I have these two really pretty ones. It's like a gem green and a gem purple, which are just like gorgeous. Some of my favorite colors. Also, I don't really know anything about yarn, and I feel like these patterns are pretty specific for like the type of yarn you use. I'm gonna wing it. I don't want to use the yarn that they're using. I want to use the yarn that I want to use. So if it doesn't work out, I will find that out. I will. So I got these two. I want to make one of those hooded scarves, and I don't know if I'm gonna make a scarf panel and then make like a hood panel and sew them together, or there's the Sophie's hood or Sophie's scarf. I don't remember what it's called. It's pretty popular. Like, if you know what I'm talking about, then you know what I'm talking about. You have to buy the pattern though. It's not too pricey, but it's really cute. Like, it's a really cute scarf. So I'm trying to decide if I make that the Sophie's or if I just like wing it and do what I want. But I will make it striped with these. It would be a striped scarf, either way. But I think that the hooded scarves look really cute, and I want one. So I'm gonna make it. It's pretty much what it is. And Michael's is having like a buy one, get one 50% off on their yarn, if it was full price yarn. And this one was. So I got it on a deal. And then I have two of these cakes. What are these? The macchiato cakes from Corin. It's pretty, this one's a pretty thick, it's a thicker yarn. I think it's, it says it's bulky weight-wise. And I'm gonna make called the Step by Step Sweater by Florence. You can find it on Ravelry. It's a free download. And she has a YouTube video, like step-by-step tutorial for it as well. So I'm gonna make that as well. and my dog's tail is going to knock over the camera. I'm gonna make, yep, it sure is. Okay, come on, Lise. I would classify myself as something before a beginner, a not knower. So it's gonna be a journey trying to figure out either of these patterns. We will see though, but it's like a purple brown, I don't need to show you both. It's like a purple brown mix, and I think it'll look really pretty. And it's soft. It's just not like, I have another one here that'll show you. That one's like super soft, but it's nice. I think it'll work. I think the weight is a little bit bigger than the weight she uses, but in my head, the math comes out that it might just give me a bigger sweater, which I'm okay with. So I think that it'll still work. And again, I will try it and I will find out if it works or not. But yes, so those are 2 projects so far. And I need 2 balls of yarn for it. And then lastly, I have another corn cakes, but this is the cloud cakes. It's super soft. Like, yeah, this feels right. It's so soft. And it's really pretty. This one's gonna be like more of a blockier color pattern compared to this one. And I think I want to make another Sophie's hood with this one or a cardigan. I haven't decided yet. I think either would be cute. I guess it just kind of depends on how I feel about with the first Sophie's hood, and how I felt like knitting a sweater went, and then I'll decide what I want to do with this one. But it's super cute and pretty. Like, I love the colors in it. And I don't know how I'll feel about the blockiness of it, because it's like clearly like different colors, not swirled together. So we'll just have to see. Like, I picked it up because it was pretty. We shall see. It comes with free patterns on the inside of the label, but they're all for blankets. And I don't want to make a blanket. I have too many blankets, actually. So I'm good. But I can't start these until I get knitting needles. But I want to get the interchangeable circular knitting needles. And those are kind of expensive, I've learned. So I'm just going to wait until I have the money, and then I'll order those, and then I'll start on my projects. I'll probably do the scarf first. That seems the most approachable. I don't know what I'm going to do first. We will see what I feel like doing first. But I'm also doing ones for myself first, because if I mess it up, then I don't have to give it to anyone and it be like not pretty. I wanted to make, it's like the sailor shoes, sailor slippers by Annie Sews. You need wool yarn because it felts. You felt it in the washer. And I didn't like think about that, so I bought yarn for it to make for my boyfriend. And soon realized, oh, this is acrylic yarn. It's not gonna felt in the washer. Genius move on my part. So I returned it, and I want to become more comfortable with it before I make something that seems a little bit more advanced. It does say advanced beginner, so still beginners in the sentence, in the title, but I wouldn't consider myself an advanced beginner. So we're gonna see how it goes. We're gonna see how it goes. And you know, also the felting process, like I've seen a lot of people doing it and it can vary. So I just want to make sure, because I was going to do it for Christmas. I'm not going to put that pressure on myself. Because I don't even know if they'll turn out right. And so I'll make those for him once I'm comfortable with knitting. We'll see. But I wanted like a creative hobby. Like, I do, you know, my plants, I have my plants, and I read a little bit, but I don't really have a hobby where I like can create stuff. I did just do a painting for somebody as a present, but it's certainly not a hobby, and it's definitely subpar. Like, I would not sell it. I don't think anyone would buy it, quite frankly, but it's gonna be a nice gift. So, but yeah, so we'll just see how that goes. Obviously, like, you'll come along for the journey. And it's not a tutorial over here. It is an experience is what it is, okay? We'll be experiencing this together. But yeah, so I don't know if I'm gonna film any more clips for this video, may or may not. And so if I don't, it might be a shorter video. But you guys understand, it's finals, we're busy, and I'll probably see you once I'm done with all of this. And yeah, but thanks for being here. I really appreciate it, and so does she. Goodbye.